What's up, YouTube family? We are back again with another one. So, I have a video here that I would like to react to. So, without wasting your time, let's dive right in the video. Let's go.
I would rather a man be completely obsessed with me and in love with me based on the value that I bring to his life and help him with his success, and vice versa, obviously. But for the sake of this, I would rather that than a man want me because of how I look or because my body is tea. Like, I would much rather you want me because I add value to your life. Yeah, I look good, thank you. But do you like me because I look good, or do you like me because I'm smart, because I'm funny, because I help you do better in your goals? Like, okay.
Wow. Well, first of all, beautiful lady, by the way. But thank you for making this video because it makes me so happy to know that there are women out there who still take time to think and talk about values that actually matter. Thank you very much for making this video. We appreciate it. You know, these women, they be talking. They just sit on those podcasts and TV shows and they go, oh, men are just disgusting. Men are ugly. What makes them even think that they can talk to a beauty like this? I mean, look at this body. Look at this fake BBL. I mean, this fake ass. This BBL. Look at this fake titty. Look at this fake lips. Look at this face that always has a makeup on it. I mean, what makes men believe that they can even talk to this body, you know? And usually when I hear a woman talk like this, I pay attention because obviously they are talking and I am listening. So I pay attention. I am very attentive to the message. And they never fail to let me know that they are so worried about their physique. But when it comes to what they have up here, nothing. They don't give a damn. Alright. Mind you, these are women that wake up every day and fight against nature and God. Right? Because obviously these are boss babes. They have a lot of money. And they don't need men. So what they do, they drain their bank account, right? And they go see the best doctor in town. And because they have money and they can see the best doctor, that doctor does a great job on them. So they'll be 70 but look like they're 30. And they'll be quick to remind men that they don't play in the same league. That how dare men even say hi to that body. That hot body, right? That has attributes that's been bought from a surgeon, you know, not from God, you know, not from God. They were not happy with what they got from God, you know what I mean? And all it takes is for one day for them to find themselves on a podcast and somebody will ask them, what is 34 plus 66, man? And they need a motherfucking calculator to come up with the answer. Or they ask him, can you please name 3 countries? I usually listen to a question like that. I'm like, damn, why are you guys asking them easy questions like this? I mean, we know they're women, but y'all can't just keep on just making it easy for them. But guess what? They still can't come up with the answer. All this time, these big English words, right? They hate patriarchy. They don't like men. Men are short, they stink, they have crooked teeth, they're this and that. With big English word. They don't know what 34 plus 66 is. They don't know. They need a calculator. You know, what is very interesting is some of them will manage to give an answer and they will say the answer is 10. And I'm like, wow. Like, how did you even come up with an answer like that? Because as far as I'm concerned, this is an addition, meaning you're adding, you're not taking away, right? 34 is already greater than 10. Like, how do you get 10, ma'am? Like, how, ma'am? Whoo! And yet, these are the people who think that men don't deserve the body that they have. Look, let me be a little bit serious with you guys. Ma'am, you ain't got no brain. If that is the body that you think we don't deserve, you can keep that motherfucker all day. Thank you. We will listen to you and we will stay away. Thank you. You know, all you are revealing to us by talking like this is that you're a beautiful empty shell. That's it. You're beautiful on the outside, but inside of you is a disaster. You have nothing valuable upstairs. But let me tell you something, you know. You see that physique that you praise? Everything physical, everything tangible, right? Everything that you glorify about your physique, it gets old. Do you know the one thing that will perhaps get old and appreciate, by the way, in value? Because your physique, not only will it get old, but it will depreciate very quickly. But the one thing who will perhaps get old, but will of course 100% appreciate and value, is your brain. So instead of filling your brain up with some hatred towards men, you know, some hatred towards patriarchy, with some belief that, you know, women should decenter men, that men, you know, are not needed and stuff like that. How about you use that brain and fill it up with wisdom, appreciation, and a little bit of fucking math, you know, so that one day when they ask you, ma'am, what is 34 plus 66? You would not hesitate to tell them that the answer is 100. Woo! Y'all be funny as hell. Y'all really be funny as hell. Seriously, you know, this generation of BBL and this generation of women who hate men and who can't wait to pick the bear over the man, all these fake stuff that you afford, right? And think that now you're above the world. I can't wait to see you guys get old because it's gonna look like cinema. You'll be the type of woman that would, you know, call for assistance. People come to assist you and you'll be like, be careful with my left ass. It's gonna go into my stomach. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean your ass is gonna go to your stomach? Oh, I forgot. It's not real. Be careful with my left titty. I know it's sagging, but you know, it might go into my rib. What do you mean? Oh, it's not real. Usually when patients go to, you know, people go to the hospital, you know, they're sick. It's not a pleasant experience. They usually will press the call bell because they're in pain. They want medication. This generation of BBL, y'all be the type to press the call bell and a nurse or a doctor will show up. And you're going to be, can you please help me find my left titty? I don't know where it's at. I think it's in my ass. Since when titties can travel to your ass? I mean, oh my God, I forgot. It wasn't real. Y'all keep praising that body that you're buying. keep praising it and keep thinking that we don't deserve it. Cool. Again, if that is the body that we don't deserve, y'all can keep that motherfucker, because y'all never boast about the things that you have up here, right? It's always who you see when you look in the mirror, right? That body that you think is a trophy, which is an empty shell, by the way. You can keep that motherfucker. But let me get a little bit serious with you women, right? Who think and talk like that. I know one thing for a fact, right? If you love a human being because of their physical appearance, it's gonna get old. And that love is gonna quickly walk out of the window. No. Run through the window. But if you love a human being because they have good values like respect, like internal beauty, right? That they actually do have a brain, and they actually know that the answer to a question like, what is 34 plus 66 is 100? If you love a person because they are respectful, they have good values, right? That they appreciate you. If you love a human being because they have values like that, that's the kind of love that is solid and that lasts forever. But unfortunately, the way you present yourself, you can only attract the kind of love that is limited to liking physical appearances. And you wonder why when your left titty started sagging, he left you. Well, I'll let you figure out why. So on that note, please subscribe to my channel. Let's talk about this video in the comments. Share your thoughts and like my video. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.